Gary used to cancel school all the time for a few flakes of snow.
Back in my day, if we didn't know a word, we looked it up in the dictionary. They won't even go to dictionary.com, and they got all the
We
technology.
didn't complain when things didn't go our way.
Back in my day, we didn't have all this technology and social media. We talked to people.
I could buy a house by age 20, which must mean you aren't working hard enough.
Back in my day, we all had jobs when we were 16 to pay for the things we wanted. Our parents made us.
Kids these days are lazy, sensitive, and weak.
We're Generation Z, the newest generation about to be launched into the real world.
Older generations sure have lots to say about us. You think we're lazy,
Unmotivated,
radical, tech zombies,
overwhelmed,
immature, immoral, brainwashed.
Pampered,
ungrateful.
irresponsible, and whiny.
Is that all you see, or is that all you want to see?
We get to hear all about how things were done back in your day, but that was then.
This is now. Look around. All of us have waited decades to be in this beautiful building, and how amazing is it that we get to experience this first together? We are squarely in our future's path.
And guess what?
Our generation is center stage.
Join us now in our day as we show you a glimpse of who we, Gen Z, really are. Maybe there's more to us than you think. It's time to set the record straight. These are
Our words,
We're raising
our voices, and we're claiming this space and the future as our own. It's our turn.
Enjoy the show!
She's dating him now? She's dating him! Oh my gosh.
Hey, I see that you remember the dress up there this time.
Oh, no, I just found some weird stuff in my mom's closet.
How do you manage to get so lucky?
It was bound to work out eventually.
Fair enough.
Good morning, everyone.
What in the world are you wearing?
My hip attire.
That hip isn't cool, not hippie.
It's only 2 letters off.
I tried that excuse with my parents last month on my grades. It didn't work.
Did all of the teachers go the hippie route?
Man, I hope so. My day would go a lot better if all the teachers were mentally pure enough to go over the state standards for the 100th time.
I was talking about the dress up day, not the lifestyle.
Well, why are you all dressed up like that? Is there any modern version of hippies?
Well, yeah.
That's just what the world needs. Hippies with social media. This generation is doomed.
Well, we've made it this far.
Fair enough. Just make sure you make it in my class as well. We're 3 weeks behind, people.
Of course we are. I've been to school since I was 4 and haven't been in a non-elective class when we weren't behind.
Oh no, they'll never understand this. And he's so weird. He is really weird. I swear he was flirting with her friend the other day.
I would believe it. Hey, why didn't you dress up?
I couldn't think of a good idea. And let me guess, you forgot?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you dress up?
I was so focused on getting my schedule changed, I forgot.
You still haven't gotten that fixed?
No, I've changed it 4 times and just can't fit all the classes I want to take in with the classes I have to take.
I know what you mean. I can't take my 3rd block because of ACT prep.
There's always next year.
Senior year is just cramming in all the required classes before graduation.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Better than the teachers. They just like preparing us for the real world.
Already seems pretty real to me.
Speaking of the teachers, where are they?
Hey kids, have you ever seen these? They're hilarious.
Sorry I asked.
Not the minion memes.
Where are you going?
To bang my head against a wall.
Hello, students. Good to see you not the only one who couldn't come up with a costume for today. Hey, you dressed up. What'd you do? You have to look at some of these. They're hilarious.
Where are you going?
Banging your head against the wall doesn't seem like such a bad idea anymore.
Yes, it does sound like a terrible idea.
Good luck.
This week keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Okay, this is fine. How did they possibly mess this one up?
Guys, did you hear that they broke up?
The audacity he has to break up with her.
I know, it's crazy. After flirting with her friend?
Honestly. So, how was everybody after that nightmare yesterday?
Honestly, I'm just ready for this week to be over. These STC classes are killing me.
I didn't know you signed up for those.
I didn't.
I didn't sign up for them either, but they put me in it. It's not that bad, really. Just the test at the end of the semester.
Well, I'm not in any of them.
How'd you manage that?
Simple. I switched out of them at the beginning of the semester.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Well, good morning, everyone.
What in the world are you dressed up for?
Yeah, I thought it was 70s Day.
It is. I'm dressed as the 1770s. I should have known.
Wait a minute. If you're the 1770s, then
Good morning, students.
1870s.
Yes, how did you know?
Lucky guess.
I give up.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Did you know they got back together?
I can't believe it.
I can't. Why would she say yes to that?
Why would she go back to him? He's no good for her.
Well, we made it to Friday.
Yeah, ready for the test.
Can you bring one moment of joy?
No.
Good morning, students. I hope you studied for your test. Did I forget something?
Good morning. Ready for class?
Now I know I forgot something.
Oh, did you forget about the test today?
Actually, yes, but that's not what I was talking about.
Good morning, everyone.
They're just kind of normal, actually.
Am I crazy, or did I forget something?
Both. Actually, neither. Look at the dress-up day. Dress like a teacher.
That's right. A dress-up day with a little self-respect.
That makes sense.
Well, I suspect we have a test today.
Yes, but between you and me, the answer to every question is C. After this week, I needed something easy to grade.
The answer is C. Fair enough.
Can you help me with this equation?
Oh, how was your day, Dad? Oh, my day was great. Thanks for asking.
How was your day, Dad?
Oh, I had a great day. Thanks for asking. What do you need help with?
I can't tell if I got this problem right. I keep trying to do it how the teacher said to, but I keep getting different answers for the variable.
Oh, allow me. Let's take a look here. I don't know what she taught you because that's not how we used to do it.
Well, how did you used to do it?
Well, the letters stayed in English class. It was just different. Just ask your mother. Where is she? Jennifer!
Yes, dear?
Oh, hello, honey. You got some homework over here.
Hey, Mom, can you help me with this equation? I just need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I can try, but no promises. Better than Dad.
Oh, smart kid. She'll figure that out.
I could just use YouTube and PhotoMath. Honestly, should have done that in the first place. Ugh.
The experience with school is so much more than just classes, homework, and the odd spirit day. For many of us, school can mean overcommitment, taking on too much, living up to unrealistic standards, and being bombarded with situations that should never enter our schools. We explore the heavier side to being a Gen Z student next in Burnout by Danny Hassler, followed by Security Threat by Danny Hassler, Natalie Hayes, and Mackenzie Rutherford.
Day by busy day, but I'm lucky, I know, to have these opportunities. They tell me I can't be tired, but wouldn't you be? Those so far removed from youth love telling us that we don't understand it.
Seize my youth? How can I, if I don't feel young? And besides, how can you chide me for something you couldn't do yourself?
They tell me every day to live life to the fullest. But what does that mean? Cram my schedule until I can't breathe? Try to fit in everything before my youth passes?
Maybe I should live my life like I'm running out of time. Live in fear of the day the clock stops ticking. But I ask you this. Is it really living if done out of fear? Or is it just another way to waste your time?
I'll go off.
I remember 2 kids were standing by the door with mallets used for percussion equipment. It's the kind of fear that can't be calmed, the kind that soothing words and gentle reassurance do nothing to fix. It's an all-consuming fear that allows no room for anything else. There was crying. I was crying.
Fireworks. After all of that, they were fireworks. Because the game, which seemed a million miles away, was over and we had won. Final score, 49-6. After a few more minutes of shaking and disbelief, our school resource officer came into the band room and released us, and we were informed that there was no more threat. We all made it home safely. We went on our field trip. We finished the season. We moved on.
That day never really left me. It stays with me when I walk the halls. It stays with me at football games. It stays with me when I lay in bed at night trying to convince myself that I'm safe. It stays with me when I realize it won't be the last time. In the end, it was nothing. But I'll never forget September 13th, 2024. I'll never forget the sound of fear.
At my desk, it's any other day. God, I hate English. I'm counting down the minutes until lunch. Waiting. We have a sub today. He seems nice. Writing on my paper. I've got to get this done. I hear the intercom. My heart sinks. Is it just a drill? God, I hope so. I follow protocol. Sit in the corner of the room. It's what we're taught. Everyone is huddled together with our fingers crossed. It's just a drill. It's just a drill. I hear my heart racing in my chest. Waiting. It's just a drill. Our phones are vibrating. Messages and messages.
There's someone with a gun.
Are you okay?
Are you safe?
I love you.
My mom, my dad, my brothers, my sister, she's in the building.
Are you safe?
I text with shaky hands, one letter at a time. I can't breathe. What if this is it? Waiting. I thought it was a drill. Waiting. Everyone won't shut up. Why are they talking? Do they think it's funny? They get louder and louder. They're putting a target on my back, a target that I didn't ask for. Please shut up! All I can do is wait. And wait. Waiting for a gunshot? waiting for a key in the door, waiting for this to be over. I thought it was a drill.
It's easy to hear about tragedies on the news and forget them. Easy to not care about something that happened in another city because it doesn't affect you. It's hard to care about something you heard years ago, but let's remember, 7 years ago, a middle schooler brought a gun to their school in Cumberland County. A year later, the same happened with 2 more 6th graders. And in April of 2019, 2 middle school students made a hit list.
Then, 2 years ago, in April of 2023, a student brought a gun to Cumberland County High School. This school. At the very end of third lunch, we went into hard lockdown. The people at lunch at the time were in the same room as the kid. We were taken to the wrestling complex, unaware of the situation, as adults worked to find out what was happening. Students were desperately texting their family and friends, trying to get information and trying to find out if everyone was safe. The situation was resolved in the end, but everyone was startlingly aware of how that day would have gone. It became more real.
And the events did not stop.
The following year in January, there was a bomb threat against the Cumberland County School District. It didn't name an exact school, and many people chose to stay home in fear. Later, September 2024, a homecoming game. There was a lockdown of the game, a scary event that is no longer unfamiliar. In the same month, both an arson threat and another shooting threat at Stone.
And most recently, December of 2024. A person was at CCHS with a bag containing various weapons. He was apprehended shortly after leaving the campus.
There have been many incidents in just our county in the last few years, and we have been lucky. Many of these incidents were close to becoming something even more dangerous than what they already were.
We are afraid,
and we are not okay.
Come on, Sarah. You know Mom doesn't know what you mean when you talk like that.
What do you mean, Ro? I can be hip with the slang.
For the love of God, Mom, never do that again.
I could never have fun around you.
Not when you act like that.
Act like what?
Sarah thinks I'm being embarrassing, or how do the kids say it these days? Cringe? What did I do now?
Your mom is showing Mom.
It's giving.
Desperate mom era.
Anyways, I'm going out. What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
Oh, sushi, please.
I'll, sushi what I can do.
I feel like some sushi could hit right now.
What? No, ma'am! You're not taking a hit of anything.
When did I say anything about taking a hit?
You said sushi would hit. Is sushi some new drug on the street or something?
No, it's sushi, the food.
I'm just making sure. You never know nowadays.
Yeah, because I'd definitely tell you if I was doing drugs.
Oh my gosh!
What? Oh, did Blake text you?
Maybe.
What's with you going for my friends? I can't do this again, Sarah. I don't want to hear my best friend talking about my sister for the next 6 months.
It's not my fault. He tried to rizz me up. Tell him this, not me.
I will, but you're gonna get the whole spiel too.
Is Blake being a Rizzler?
OMG, where did you hear that? I saw something about it on Snapchat. Isn't that? I think it was called a slang guide for struggling moms. Doesn't that mean someone who rises or has charisma? I mean, technically, you aren't wrong. It just sounds so weird coming from you.
Guess who's back with dinner?
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. Okay. Good night, guys. I'll be in my room.
Hang on a minute. Why don't we all have dinner at the table? You know, disconnect for a while, have a little face-to-face.
I guess.
Is this the California roll?
It is.
Again? The fifth
Not
time
a
this
big
week?
deal.
Okay, this
It's
is
not ridiculous, it's just a
so
rule.
boring. Rowan, I never asked you. How was your day?
I'm a little exhausted. Yesterday I had to work at the coffee shop and I had like 100 orders and they all yelled at me and I just wanted to quit my job.
Sucks to be you. That reminds me, Sarah, you're almost 16. You should probably be thinking about getting a job sometime soon.
She's right.
Already? Don't be delulu. I don't need a job right now. I've hardly gone to any football games, and on top of my homework, I would literally die.
Oh, don't be dramatic. There will be no dying. This is preparing for the real world, and who knows, you might learn a thing or two.
Yeah, like how to pull an all-nighter maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, honey. It'll be a big W for you. Gosh, Mom, you've got to stop that.
I'll help you put in an application tomorrow at that restaurant downtown, and we'll see where it lands you in a few days.
Well, I had a lovely chat with you guys.
I think all these buzzwords are starting to take quite a toll on my brain. Honestly, I think I'm ready for some shut-eye.
Good night, Rowan.
Good night, Sarah.
Sweet dreams.
Life as Gen Z is a scene. There are distractions everywhere and our attention spans are taxed. There's so much happening all the time we can't even catch a break when we go to sleep. Imagine studying for a history test while simultaneously doom scrolling on TikTok and watching a Back to the Future marathon on Netflix. The resulting dream would look a lot like our next piece, Gen Z Time Travel by Timothy Brock.
Are you sure you know how to drive that thing?
Of course. Where are we?
We appear to be somewhere in early America.
How can you tell?
The smell.
Who are you people? Who this?
We are humble travelers.
We are but modest wayfarers.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
Where are you kids from?
Yo, where are you from?
I have a better question. When and where are we?
Pray tell, I beseech thee, what is the location of our present abode?
Based on this young man's outfit, I'd say we're somewhere in the American Revolution.
Oh, I knew I should have taken a left turn at Gettysburg. Run!
Time is fleeting. Madness.
Have you passed any driving tests?
I doubt it, but where are we now?
Don't look at me! How would I know how to drive it?
You don't know how to drive it?
This guy's always on my back.
You need to tell me that you dragged us through time and space in a high-tech back metal of your own design, and you don't even know how to drive it?
I use the AI to drive it. Ha ha!
You use the AI.
You know, like the ones in the new fancy cars, reuse and recycle or whatever.
You mean the self-driving cars?
Yeah.
We're doomed.
Oh, you
Let's not lose our heads. Let's just walk down the road a bit to see if we can figure out when we are.
Fine. Of course for me. It's a nice tune.
Who could possibly be playing such an offensive tune?
Her.
Who you looking for? What incarnation are you wearing?
No, I should know this. I have no idea.
We appear to be in the South sometime in the 1950s.
Oh, I've seen this movie and it will not be ending well.
What movie?
I'll tell you when you're older. Young man, hurry, young man. Come on.
Well, ain't that peculiar?
Hey, man. Hey. Lots of sunshine on this rainy day. Man. It's raining really hard over there, man.
Oh, third time's a charm today. You've got nothing I got this time. Don't
Oh, God. We're back to shore now.
How can you tell?
Dirty city with lots of protesters.
I doubt it. No one has their phone out videoing it.
Internet must be out or something?
Doubt it. No one's crying. Except that guy.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, I've got it. I'll go ask that homeless guy over there. Excuse me, friend. Would you be so kind as to tell me what year it is?
I don't know, man. They all kind of blend together, man. You know, man.
Boy, do I ever. The last five have all kind of blurred together themselves. But do you think you could tell me what those folks over there are protesting?
Sure, man. Over there, they're protesting the war. And over there, they're protesting something about race inequality.
Yeah, man.
Over there, those women, they're not protesting, dog. They're just trying to find their free spirit.
We're back! Groovy!
Yeah, man, like, you know, the groove.
The 60s!
The 60s.
The 60s.
Well, at least we're getting closer.
We may have to go back.
Oh, God, I got what you said last time.
Well, that was strange, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
So stupid. Oh, we're back to shore now.
How can you tell?
The purple hair, the Cybertruck, the unyielding feeling of impending doom. We are definitely back.
Yes! It's somehow worse than I remember.
We haven't even been gone an hour.
I am so not doing this.
Where are you going?
Back to the 90s, before the lawyers ruined America.
I don't know much about the 90s.
history.
What do you mean?
He just went back to former Bill Clinton.
Oh. I guess people remember things as better than they were.
How could you forget about the Gulf War, or Desert Storm, or O.J. Simpson, or the impeachment of Bill Clinton, or...
I think I get it.
Well, you're the only one. What are you doing?
Using my GPS to find a way to get home?
See, that's what's wrong with the world these days. You don't even know how to use a map. What way are we going?
There it is. That way.
Every generation thinks that the younger generation is either going to ruin the world, or at least have so few survival skills that survival is impossible. Tell the truth. You're thinking about us, right? That we've been so stunted by our electronics-driven, short attention span world that we won't be able to do anything else. Maybe it looks a little like our next piece, Don't Understand Me by Robert Walker.
Jason, what on earth are you listening to?
Nothing. It's nothing really, I promise.
How many times have I told you not to listen to this kind of stuff, Jason? I mean, the Beach Boys on vinyl? Kids these days will listen to any old garbage, won't they?
Whatever, Mom. You wish you could understand the emotional complexity of the Beach Boys. It's deep.
Deep? You're 15, Jason. Kids your age be looking at a screen all day, not listening physically on vinyl.
You're too old to understand anyways. Just give it back.
No, sir. There's no way I'm going to listen to this ever again.
Stop! No! You can't destroy those. They're my favorite.
You have a phone for a reason, Jason. Use it.
All right. I'm practically famous. Jason, look, my newest TikTok got 2 likes. Jason!
Yes?
What'd I tell you about books, son?
But...
No buts. Hand it to me.
But this time I really have to. It's for an assignment at school.
What? I never agreed to this. I tell you, kid, they're trying to brainwash the youth with these paper sandwiches.
Oh.
The sun has been obliterated from the sky, and an unlucky darkness embodies the world. This is incomprehensible. Where's the text-to-speech button?
There isn't one. Now just give it back.
Absolutely not, mister. You will not be reading any books. Not in my house. I'll be taking this with me.
I bet you will.
Jason, where's your phone? We just got you a new one, and you won't even use it at the dinner table?
I know I taught you better than that, Jason. Don't waste precious moments like this. When you're gone, you'll miss making memories like these.
What? You're joking. Can I just eat in peace?
Are you telling me this isn't peaceful?
That's it. I can't do this anymore. They don't get me. Nobody gets me. It's just me and Louis Armstrong against the world.
Did somebody say Louis Armstrong?
I did. I know, I'm ashamed. You don't have to tell me.
I love Louis Armstrong. Did you know his song, What a Wonderful World, was only widely known and popular after his death?
I did. I thought I was the only one.
And did you know that a Jewish immigrant family helped him buy his first horn?
And he only received musical training during his juvenile detention.
I didn't know that. Nice to meet you. I'm TJ.
I'm Jason. Do you know that Frankenstein was originally written for a ghost story competition?
I know, it's cool.
I see trees.
Well, okay. Gen Z may seem a bit ridiculous in some contexts, but when the tables are turned, you older generations are pretty funny too. We see you navigate technology. It's quite the spectacle. Next up, It's Modern by Mackenzie Rutherford.
Hey, look at this thing of a baba.
Is that not just a potato peeler?
No, it's even better. It's way fancier than that.
How is it fancier?
Well, it's easier to use for one. All you gotta do is put the potato into this hard to clean container. And then you click this button and wait 5 minutes and the potatoes peel.
Why not just use a regular one?
Because this is modern.
How much does it cost?
Only $100?
Well, why do you even need a new potato peeler? Are you planning on making a bunch of baked potatoes or fries?
Well, no, but it's really useful. Lots of people use them. I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, free shipping.
Can I borrow some money, pretty please?
Well, what do you need money for?
I just need to borrow like $30.
What is it for? You're 10. Where are you even gonna buy it?
Skinny Rizzler Games just posted a video with the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna get it online. I just need to borrow your card for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna get it with the TikTok shop.
But why do you even have TikTok? And who's that Skibby Riz Games?
You don't know who Skibbity Rizzler Games is? Only the coolest YouTuber and TikToker there is. He just posted a video about zombie Sigma slime, and I have to have it.
It's slime? Why does it cost so much?
Because it's zombie slime, obviously. It glows in the dark.
There's no way I'm giving you money for something so ridiculous.
Fine. I'll just ask Mom. She'll buy it for me.
What's up with her? My family has got to be insane. They keep buying the weirdest stuff for no reason. My grandpa saw something weird on Facebook that was super expensive, but he bought it. And my sister was trying to get me to buy her some weird slime from someone called Skibby Riz something. It's ridiculous.
That sounds super annoying and all, but I have something for you that'll cheer you right up.
Something cool?
It's an Awala.
And what on earth is that?
It's the coolest and most popular cup. Everyone's buying them.
I thought you already had a cup, a Hydro Yeti or whatever.
I did, but this one is way better.
Why? Is it bigger or more insulated?
Nope.
Then what's the point? I thought you already had like 3 cups.
So do you want the cup or not?
I do.
Excuse me, have you seen my phone? I can't find it anywhere. Ugh, what am I supposed to do here without my phone? Hey, watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry, friend. I wasn't watching where I was going. Say, do you want to play a game with me?
What? No, I can't play with you now. I have to find my phone. I can't find it anywhere.
Well, if you can't find your phone, it's probably because it's hiding from you. I know. If we play hide and seek, you might find where your phone's hiding. And we get to play a game. It's a win-win.
Hide and seek. I don't know what that is. Here, I'll look it up. Oh.
Well, that's okay. I've never met anyone before who doesn't know how to play hide and seek. But I'll teach you. It's really simple.
Oh, I don't know.
No, really. It's easy. One person covers their eyes and counts to 10 while the other person goes and hides. Then, when you're done counting, you go look for them. Here, you count first and I'll hide.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out wherever you are. Oh, there you are.
Hooray, you found me. Now you hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out wherever you are. Ah, I found you.
Yeah, you found me. And guess what I found?
Oh, is that your phone? Does that mean you're leaving now?
Yeah, I have to go home now. But I can come back tomorrow and we can play again.
I would like that. There's a bunch of games I could teach you. Or maybe you could teach me a game.
I would like that. I'm glad we got to play together.
How's it going with the farm?
Pretty good. Not much news been happening around here for a while, son. How's it going with your mom and dad? They been doing all right?
They've been alright. I haven't gotten to them much lately, what with our schedules and house hunting.
Oh, that's right. You've been doing that lately. Is it going all right? Find the house you want to buy yet?
It's nowhere near. It's been terrible, dreadful, and exhausting. Every time I look at a house, I think my wallet's been disappears.
Oh, you're just being dramatic. Every time your generation complains, it's a bunch of crazy talk.
Well, I've been researching.
And you just don't know what you're talking about. You see all this junk on the news and can't help but believe it. Complaining's all I ever see your generation doing. See, back in my day, we didn't complain. We would just pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and would get to it. There was no complaining about imaginary problems.
Great God! That thing. Do you know what year it is? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to mute everybody in the area. There we go. Unmute.
Who are you?
Carry on.
I'll tell you what, your generation is just a bunch of lazy nobodies who want everything handed to them. Yeah, that's what it is. You kids.
Unmute, mister. Oh, never mind. Let's not unmute him just yet. You know what? Here you go. I think you'll be needing this more than big kid. And I better go get back to that. Ever since it's getting the naive, it's been acting up. Bye.
Hold on a minute now. Before you go on another rant, it's a civilized conversation.
Back when I was your age, we were all able to buy houses because we worked.
As true as that may be, it just isn't the same today. If we use a handy tool called the internet, we can look up actual statistics. The average income back when you were my age was half the average house cost. For reference, the house cost today is 5 times the average income. Same house you bought in your youth would be nigh impossible for me to buy in my entire life.
How bad could it possibly be? 100,000?
That's a laughable number. Try 300,000 for your average family home.
That's just because of inflation. Back in my day, I got paid almost nothing. Nowadays, they're trying to make the minimum wage $15. That's ridiculous. What about all the people who do actual work, not flipping burgers? Today, you all have no work ethic. Places are begging to hire you. I see ads all the time, but no one ever applies.
A lot of very incorrect statements right there. The number of hours worked per week has gone down, but it's a minimal number, and it's not because of a lack of trying. More people are working. The number of people working between the ages of 16 and 24 has doubled since 1950. We want to work, and we do, when we can. Because despite the number of ads and complaints of being understaffed, many businesses avoid hiring teens because of the stigma, they're immature, their lack of experience. Back when I was a teen, I was lucky about experience working on a farm, but it didn't help much. Only after weeks of applications did I finally find a job willing to hire me. Now that I have it, I work hard and well. Many teens work full-time jobs alongside their school and family life. Yet, we get viewed as a lazy and no-good generation because of discrepancy. I'm working more now than teenagers did in the past.
Geez, kid. Sounds like y'all really do have it worse off than I do. I can't believe I've been so naive to all this.
And it's not entirely your fault. The media loves to make us out to be the lazy, no-good ones. So for someone like you who goes about their days without thinking twice to fact-check anything, it's no wonder you thought so strongly on those things.
Tell you what, son. I'll help you on your house, son, and if push comes to shove, I'll set you up a nice place to stay on the barn.
I appreciate the offer, Pops, but I'd rather sleep on the streets than spend a night with the cows. You know how messy they can get.
Well, can't say I didn't offer. Say, all this house talk's got me hungry. Why don't we see what your mother's making for breakfast? You know I love those pancakes she makes.
You and me both. Grace in the kitchen?
How different the generations are. But what if we're more alike than we realize? In our next scene, Nature is a Mirror, co-written by Mackenzie Rutherford, Sean Carroll, and Angela Robbins, we hear the inner musings of a Gen Z kid upon leaving childhood, intertwined with a Gen X voice reflecting a life lived.
Petals, by me.
Branches, by me.
A petal will sway as the flower's beauty fades. As life draws thinner, it will grow to know and remember its past. It will remember the sad times and the prosperous years.
As the minutes turn to hours, turn to days, turn to years. Life, a tree, branches and sprawls before and away from me. Seasons pass, leaves grow, turn, and fall, but the branches remain. Each small, ever-reaching twig, a memory.
They will remember everything and all their regrets.
tangled branches of memory, childhood, friends, school, jobs, marriage, homes, children, community. So many choices. Did I make the right ones? Would I know if I hadn't? Would it matter? Is it too late to prune back what no longer serves?
A flower's life is like ours, short yet full of life. And in our limited amount of time, we can bring about so much beauty and so much joy.
Purpose and fulfillment reaching towards the sun's light. I want to believe that what I see is beauty and what I feel is joy. Is ambition a vine that wraps around life's purposeful branch, or is it the parallel bough? Can ambition, purpose, and joy meet? Did I do enough? Who decides what happiness feels like?
We can bring many good-natured things into this world, and like flowers, some of us get picked too early before we can see the true beauty of life.
Seasons pass, branches growing thinner and further from their roots. So different from their source, but still living.
A petal wisps away as a flower's beauty fades.
Memories fade as leaves fall from their branches.
When our final petals fall, will we know it's the last time?
As people, we are inevitably afraid. Some of us are afraid of snakes, needles, haunted houses. Some of us, decisions, failure, death. Not everyone is afraid of the same thing, and no one in the world as a whole has a collective fear. Although, if we did, it shows we all would be afraid of the social situations and interactions.
We're afraid of meeting new people, of moving to a school we don't know, of giving someone our number because they look interesting. We're afraid of raising our hand in class, or looking someone we've known forever in the eye. We're afraid of being human.
Our fears overlap one another.
I'm afraid of suffocation. Therefore, I am immediately alarmed at the idea of lung conditions, at ventilation systems, and at air pollution. Since I am afraid of these, I am of houses, buildings, the outside world, and all she has to offer. I'm afraid of my own body and the many ways it could betray me. I am afraid of living. We are afraid of living. Whether that be waking up to the first light, and breathing in the stillness of the air around you, or choosing to leave or not to leave. The things that you love most behind, your passions, your home, yourself.
We are afraid of living.
The human soul drives us. It takes us places we never would have known if we had not followed it.
Somewhere in the world, there is a girl sitting in her English class. She is being taught that words must follow a definite rule, a principle, one established by an authority. She yearns to live and breathe the life of a poet, a writer, to drown herself in the tides of overwhelming literacy that is taught by one's being, not an encyclopedia. But education has taught her to fear her childish wishes and fall into conformity.
Somewhere in the world there is a boy forced into masculinity. He cries to himself alone and any woman close to him. He is forced to view the world as a man's world and take responsibility, or else be pushed aside like the man he would not be if so. He is denied femininity. He is not allowed androgynism. He is a man.
Somewhere in the world is every person who's afraid to live.
Whether it be breathing or leaving, we should not be afraid to live because of what everyone and everything has bestowed upon our souls.
We are all alive. We are all breathing.
There is still time. There is still time to learn and love to live.
I walked past a mirror today and forgot how it felt to be real. When your reflection seems to be foreign, what are you supposed to feel?
What am I supposed to feel?
It's like I'm reading a pop-up book of my life, just watching the events unfold. It's like I'm a third party in my own body, all at once too young and too old. A famous author once said, "The parasite believes itself to be the host." What if I am the parasite, latched onto a poor girl's body, stealing her days away? They say I think, therefore I am, but what about the parts of me that aren't my thoughts? Do they even truly exist?
Do I exist?
How do you cope I doesn't include yourself. I know my thoughts are mine, but nothing else seems to be. Am I a real person?
Am I a real person?
Am I a real person?
Am I a real person? Am I a real person?
When you spend too much time imagining lives that aren't your own, you forget which one is real. In the way that words lose their meaning, the more that you speak them aloud, so too does the human experience, losing the definition you thought you found.
I am a real person.
I used to think the soul was kept inside your chest, but mine is behind my eyes, because that is the only part of me that I have ever belonged in.
I don't belong. I don't belong.
I know who I am, but I exist in a limbo where being inside my skin is too much and not enough.
I'm not enough.
For what is my body but a puppet for my brain? A suit of armor to cover the software up.
The hardest part of high school is having to say goodbye.
To our friends, our seniors who we've been with for so long.
This is a message to our seniors, who we've laughed with,
Who we've cried with, who we love so dearly. We can never forget you, for you affected our lives so clearly.
We'll always miss you. And we wish you could stay, but you need to go.
Go live your lives and become the things you want to become.
Go achieve your goals, your dreams, and just now.
We will always love you guys, no matter where you go.
Well, there you have it. A front row view of our perspective.
We get that we frustrate you.
but you were once just like us. You know, driving the older generations crazy. We've watched and we've learned a few things you might not have meant to teach us.
You gave us our superpowers.
What you see as weakness and oversensitivity is really empathy and a thirst for justice, not just for us, but for all of you as well.
What you hear as whiny and entitled is a sense of fairness that will not be stifled.
Wrapped up in what you perceive as tech addiction and short attention spans is actually the ability to adapt to a too quickly changing world where the goalpost is moved with no notice.
You taught us how to play the game, so don't be mad we play it well.
You think we are lazy because we don't simply do tasks without questioning their value.
Just because we demand that our time have value doesn't make us lazy, it makes us human, with the capacity to thrive beyond merely surviving.
There's value beyond mere productivity.
When something matters to us, we'll work harder than any generation before us.
Challenge us with something that truly matters and see what we can do.
I mean, we wrote this entire show, so you know we can turn our assignments when we want to.
But we are here and we care what happens in this world. We still have youth, energy, and hope on our side. Yes, we are scared about the future. And yes, we have big feelings, but one of those is scrappy determination.
We are important as a generation.
Our words matter.
Our voices matter.
And it's our turn to make a difference.
And we hope you understand us a little better.
We will not be banned,
Censored.
Silent.
Ignored.
We are, after all, your future.
You need us.
we need each other.
Thank you for sharing your time and this space with us.
And thank you for listening. Good night.